All right, hopefully this isn't too bright. Our house is really sunny on the south side in the daytime. Okay, hi everyone. I haven't gotten a chance to do this. I don't think ever. I don't think I've ever pulled this video off, but we hadn't wrapped Cody and I's gifts yet. So I thought it would be fun because I always say, oh, I'll share after Christmas, and I never end up sharing because everything gets spread around everywhere and somebody takes this item and it's really hard to collect them all after Christmas and show you guys. So really quickly, the last minute, I'm filming this and then immediately uploading it. I'm gonna share with you guys what we got ourselves for Christmas, and my husband and I, like what we got each other / ourselves. I'm also gonna share our stockings, and I'm gonna share our family pajamas for Christmas Eve because I haven't done that yet. So hopefully this is enjoyable, and if you guys like it, I will try and continue to do it through the years. We don't always get each other a ton of stuff, but we do try and get each other something or like treat ourselves. So I guess how everybody does this is quite different. Like I've talked to many people about this, and some people are quite opinionated on the way one should go about gifting spouses things. But I'm just gonna share what we do. So this is something Cody and I have been doing for a long time now, many years, and it's kind of unconventional. So we don't actually surprise each other with gifts usually. Sometimes we'll set each other like a small budget aside, $50 or $100, to like surprise each other with something some years, but we don't always do this. What we actually do is we shop for ourselves together, and then we wrap each other's gifts and put it under the tree, and we kind of shop for ourselves. And maybe that sounds like some people like hate that idea, but for us, like, we don't buy gifts for each other or ourselves all through the year. We make sure we have something for a birthday. If we have an absolute need, we'll buy it. But a lot of our just funds go to trips and the kids and all their extracurriculars and stuff for the house. And we kind of just push ourselves to the side a lot of the time. It's not the healthiest mentality, but I don't know. I grew up as like not a wealthy child at all. And so I feel like I have that like broke mentality, even though that's not the reality of my adult life. Weird side story. Probably a little bit why I'm like that though, and I have a really hard time getting myself things. And so to kind of remedy that, we do this for Christmas. And the reason we don't shop for each other is we don't want to waste money. Not that we wouldn't pick things that the other person loves, but like if there's been something on our list that we've been, oh, I would love to have that, and we've been thinking about it for months or something, this is the opportunity for us to buy it guilt-free, kind of. So that's why we do this. So we are both getting what we like actually really wanted or really need, or we try and keep this wants for us because again, we have a problem like not spending money on ourselves. So this is something we've decided to do years ago. We love this, and it's just become kind of a tradition. So anyway, short story long, really, let's share. There's not a lot of gifts here actually, because my husband and I have expensive taste, and especially my husband. My husband has 3 items because they're all super expensive. I have a few more, but again, when you're an adult, just the things you want are like, one thing is $50. So, or in my husband's case, 150. Okay, so the one thing I don't have up here because it's heavy and I just don't need to go get it is, I'll share my husband's stuff first. Yeah, I'll share my husband's stuff first, and then I'll share mine, and then I'll do family pajamas, and then we'll do stockings. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, the one thing that is up here, that's not up here yet because it's still in the front entry in the Amazon box, it's just a bottle of resin. Resin is really expensive. My husband does 3D printing, and he got himself one of the resins he wanted, but didn't have. He's like, got resin, but this is like, I don't know, he wanted some resin. So I was like, sure. Resin is like $50 a bottle. It's expensive, but it's also heavy. I'm leaving it downstairs until later when we wrap them. So he got himself that. The big thing he has been wanting, and what he really wanted to get himself, again, I could never buy him the right one because he is the nerdy brains guy that knows exactly what he needs. Like, I wouldn't have been able to pick out the right one. So he got himself a new airbrush. So I've mentioned in, I think, all of the Christmas videos for my kids that my husband is an incredibly talented miniature painter, and he paints, like, he hobby paints. That's what he does. sometimes he teaches a class here and there. But anyway, his airbrush, the tip broke, and then it's been okay, but it's just like he just needs a new one. He could use a new one. So he's upgrading his airbrush, and this is what it looks like. So there's like he has like a motor, and there's like tubing that connects to this if anybody is not familiar. And then you put your paint in the top and it sprays. It's like a little motorized sprayer for small paints. Anybody who paints is gonna be like, oh my god, my husband is gonna be like, oh my god, rainbow. Anyway, he got this, and this was on sale, so it wasn't, I think, his first choice. He went to a hobby store in the city looking for the one he wanted, and they didn't have any. That happens with stuff like this. Sometimes it can be out of stock for months. So he ended up finding this on Amazon. I think I can actually link almost everything because we ended up going to the stores, not finding anything, and just getting most of our things off Amazon. So I will put links below in the description. So he got this airbrush, which he's so excited to use, and his stocking has a lot of hobby. Like, his stuff is mostly his hobby stuff. So he's just been kind of ruminating and waiting to get this stuff so he can start his next, like, painting. He does hobby streaks where he'll paint for, 90 days in a row every day or something. Like, okay, and then this was really interesting. So my husband loves cooking, and he loves being in the kitchen. Last year he got a meter, which is like that meat thermometer. It's amazing, by the way. Definitely worth the raves. So he wanted this big knife sharpening set, and it is, I'm pretty sure this is a Japanese like knife sharpening kit from Knife Planet, and I'm not exactly sure how it works, but these are like different like they're blocks, they're like different materials that will sharpen your knives. He hates cooking with a non-sharp knife, so he goes and sharpens our knives all the time, but he wanted like some really like kind of fancy knife sharpening, so this is what he wanted for himself. And then he got resin, and then that's it for him. And then his stocking is full of, his stocking's actually really expensive, honestly, and it's full of hobby stuff, so I'll show you that after. But now moving on to me, I really had no idea what to get myself. I'm terrible for that. Last year I got myself a lot of books, like a lot of herbal books. For those of you who may not know, I'm a herbalist, and something I've been doing over the last few years is starting to collect a lot of my herbal books, and I just want them on hand. Yeah, just in case, maybe things aren't always available on the internet, and a quick reference in a book is always really comforting, and I love to read them. So I'm actually, like, because I had a baby and I've been busier and I haven't been reading them, I actually have a lot from last year to still read and go through, and it excites me so much. So I did get myself one more herbalism book this year. It's one I really wanted. This is a really, really good one for both like beginners and seasoned herbalists alike, and it is called The Modern Herbal Dispensatory. And it's a medicine making guide, but it's like it's a very, very good recommended book. It's got a bit of everything, and what I like about having books on hand is herbalism is like a forever student thing. You're always learning, and I don't think I'll ever be done learning. And something I love is like, sometimes you just forget, like, oh yeah, what does this plant do for that? Or like somebody asks me a question, so I have an apothecary, and sometimes I like work one-on-one with clients, and I just like to go back and look at the books and be like, oh right, and get like a little refresher. So this is a beautiful book. I'm really excited to go through it. I don't want to like flip through it right now because I'm trying to keep it a bit of a surprise for myself. But I'll link this below if anybody's interested. But even if you're not a herbalist and you just are interested in natural remedies and kind of learning about making your own, this is a great book. So I definitely wanted to have that in my arsenal, so I grabbed that. I'm not going to open these because, again, I want to open these on Christmas. Little package, but I will put the link below. These are ear cuffs. I wear ear cuffs on my ears. I lost one of the ones. I'm so sad. I'm switching all my jewelry over to gold, but I really, really love the ear cuffs. I didn't think I would like them. I got myself a pair last Christmas, and I've worn them all year, and I don't take them off. I just wear them every day, and one eventually fell out this summer. It got caught in my hair. but so far this one's hanging strong for a year. So I wanted to get myself a few more of these to kind of like switch out and play up, and just, it's fun. So another thing I got is I love aprons. I wear aprons over my dresses. I wear aprons in the kitchen. I kind of just wear aprons around the house, especially, I think that comes from like kind of having a Waldorf inspired background in like Waldorf education. It's a very common thing to wear aprons when you're working with children. So I just love aprons for so many reasons, and I have some nice lovely linen aprons, and I found this one on Amazon, and so I got myself this nice, it's kind of like a green, like a dusty greeny blue. I really like it. It's got nice big pockets. I'm excited. I think this one is a crossback. Anyway, I've got like a few aprons, but I always love a new apron. So I got myself a new apron. This is something I'm pretty excited about. I just love, this is why I love like buying myself little bits. I just like this Christmas, the way we do our Christmas, because I'm buying things I would never normally buy myself. Like all the things I wish I would be gifted, I just buy myself, and it's honestly so fun. Okay, so again, I don't want to like get too much into this because I'm so excited for it, but I finally got myself a yarn bowl. I crochet a lot. I love crocheting, and I bought myself this beautiful yarn bowl. Oh, it's so pretty. I haven't actually like taken it out and looked at it, so it is gorgeous. I will link this one. It was pretty inexpensive. I think this one was just under $30. I don't know if it was on sale when I got it or not though. And basically you put your ball of yarn in here, and you can loop your yarn through so the ball doesn't go everywhere. It just keeps it from bouncing all over the place, and I haven't had one yet, and I've just been, I just want a little yarn bowl, so I'm really excited about that. It's time for me to, I will make this baby a blanket once I know what we're having in like a month here, and then I also will have to make this baby's big giant stocking before next Christmas. So okay, in the earring department, again, I've been switching my jewelry to gold. I just really am enjoying gold more now that I'm older. I kind of like, I don't know, I guess I just kind of understand the difference between all of the like metals and the colors, and what suits my skin tone and what I prefer. And before, I used to just wear all silver. This is like cheap kind of costume jewelry, if I'm being honest. It's a huge kit, but I don't, like, I have real earrings that I keep permanently in my ears, and I'll wear them sometimes. Cody has gotten me some really beautiful expensive earrings over the last years that I'll like pull out for special occasions. But for day-to-day, sometimes it just makes me feel dressed up to have some earrings in, and I don't want to super go into this completely because I would like to go through it properly for Christmas to surprise myself a little bit. But I bought myself this huge pack of gold earrings. It's like an incredible value, and they don't, here, I'll pull these ones out. They don't look horrible, honestly. Like, they don't look that cheap. I think they're cute for just day-to-day wear. This pack is full. It's full. I will link this below, but there are so many jewelry pieces in here, and there's big ones and small ones, which is what I liked, and they're all gold. Some of them are a little like rose goldy, but there's pearls and stuff in there. I thought that was just fun. I wear a lot of like, in the summers, not this summer probably, but I wear a lot of like dresses, and I have a lot of swing kind of vintage pinup style dresses. I really do love that style, and I haven't been able to wear a lot of them in the past couple of years, but I do like to kind of, I don't know, I'm not a big makeup girl, so just being able to switch out some fun earrings is something I enjoy. So I got those. I'll link them down below. Okay, another thing I got, well, Cody got, because these should be gifted, and technically this was gifted. It's from my husband. But it's a new deck of Oracle cards. If you have been here for any amount of time, it's not hard to tell that I'm a very eclectic, spiritual, witchy kind of lady. And I do Oracle card readings, and I enjoy them in my own personal life. Sometimes I do them for other people. But I got a new deck, and this one is the Herbal Astrology Oracle, and it's so pretty. Hold on, I wonder if you can see the back. Can you see these cards? I think they're gonna be so beautiful, and they're all like herbs and just beautiful art. Ugh, I love them. Right now, my favorite deck is the one that Cody got me last year for Christmas, and it is Woodland Wardens. Oh, so beautiful. Animal deck. Anyway, I'm really excited about this. Guys, I love my herbal stuff. Like, mostly last year I just got myself a whole bunch of herbalism books and just stuff for my hobbies like that. It's my favorite. Okay, this is something else that I got. So I got this for myself. I've been eyeing it for a while, and I was just like, this is a perfect opportunity to just take the plunge. And I am a French press girl for my coffee. I love my coffee. I drink 1 coffee a day, but it's like a ritual for me. It's my favorite. I've heard a lot of people talking about how like pour over coffee is where it's at. So I got this really nice pour over coffee set, and it's glass with a cork rim and like leather bound wrap to hold it. And it also has a coffee scoop down here, and I don't know what this is, but I think it maybe is a mixer. And then it's got your filter on the top. The filter's plastic and metal, and then it just drips your coffee in. So I'm really excited to try this because I love my French press, but I think this will be good for like single cups. I really don't make coffee for like people very often. I have a big French press to pull out if I do. Anyway, I don't know, I'm just excited to treat myself with this. I think maybe I'll use it Christmas morning and have my first coffee in there. So this is actually a really good deal too. I think this was also under $30, if I'm not mistaken. But honestly, our last minute shopping came in handy because there were so many sales. Like, there were better sales than Black Friday. I wouldn't be sad if we kind of made a habit out of this. I don't want to make a habit out of this, but we got so many good deals. Okay, then I got myself one more thing, which is a new tripod. You guys are on my like big tripod where I do sit down videos on, but my day-to-day tripod, I've had it for a few years, and the metal bearing ball where it like supports the camera, it's just loose. Like the plastic and the metal are just worn away too much from all of the use. So I got myself a new tripod, and this one is like a stabilizer, so it can go small, but it can also go pretty big, which I like. When I'm filming in the kitchen and doing like sourdough and baking with you guys, sometimes it's hard to get the right camera angle, and I really wish that I could stand it up and like look it over, and with this one I'll be able to. So I'm excited about that. Hopefully this can turn the other way. Yes, it can. Okay, good. I never noticed that. But again, this is an Amazon find. I can link it down below if you're a filming person. Yeah, but that's why my angles have been a little bit weird over the past few months, is because my camera can't like angle down anymore. The support, it just isn't here. So if I tip it past a certain point, it just falls. Yeah, it's been frustrating. Anyway, okay, those are the things that I got myself for Christmas. And then let's move right into stockings. No, let's show you our Christmas pajamas first. So every Christmas Eve, we get family pajamas, and we open them and we wear them straight through. We wear them all Christmas Day, we wear them all Christmas Eve. It's lovely. Some years we match, like last year we matched and we got brand new baby's egg, little matching outfit. But we don't always want matching pajamas, and we don't always want Christmas pajamas because we do wear them all year. And I don't mind wearing Christmas pajamas all year, and neither do the kids. But this year, like Mackenzie, my oldest daughter, she was like, I don't really want like a set. I kind of want just pants. And everybody didn't know what they wanted. And Cody is like, I have enough pajamas. I don't want pajamas this year. So I was like, hey, find something cozy that you can wear that I can just give you. So it's a mixed match. We're not gonna match, but we're gonna be cozy. So I'll show you. This is Grayson's. I found this super fuzzy Spider-Man onesie. He loves Spider-Man, and it's very soft, but it's also thin, so it's not so hot. I think he would love this. I got a really big one, so hopefully it fits him well. He's getting so tall. So we're just gonna be a hodgepodge. Okay, Cody didn't want pajamas, but he did find this. So he got himself a nice hoodie, and it's a Bronco hoodie. If you guys know, we had a Bronco and we loved it so much, and Cody works for Ford. he grew up in a Bronco, and we had to sell it because we just, well, it was hot and it was good to sell, but it was like our family's outgrown the size of a Bronco, unfortunately. Maybe we'll buy another one in the future for like a teenagers ripping around car, like a Cody commute car, and I'll just take the mom car maybe. But yeah, this is what he got. This is from West 49. We love West 49 so much. It's a skate shop if you are unfamiliar. Okay, this is what we got Zig. We just picked him up one from Costco because these are the best onesies ever. If you know, you know that these are superior. Got these turtle ones for him. Hopefully these fit. He's kind of between like 12 and 18 months, so most 18-month things fit him. So even if this is a little big, that'll be okay. But got him these little turtle outfit. And you can't beat the fact that at Costco, they are $8.99. Like, come on, that's so cheap. These were on sale on clearance at Old Navy. I bought my daughter another pair and I'm putting that in her Christmas stuff, but this is what I got her for Christmas. They were on for like 10 bucks a pair. These really cute kind of long john style bottoms, very, very cute. And these were actually, I think the reason they were all on clearance is because they're all like the tall, like Old Navy has like petite, and they have normal regular size, and then they have tall. My daughter is creeping up like very rapidly on my height. I'm 5'11", and she's like almost there. So the tall girl stuff is really important. Thank goodness for Old Navy, but I thought she would like these. So she asked for just pants, no shirts, because she wears her dad's old shirts to bed and she loves them. So got her those. Very cute. I just love this plaid. It's such a cute plaid. Okay, and then I got myself some pajamas from my favorite pajama store, which is Libby and Rose. And I don't know if this is an American brand or if this is Canadian. I'm not sure. But anyway, they have these, I like these rolled ones. They have their like flannels with the buttons on the front, but these rolled ones are so soft and they're really good quality. And I wore them, like I got myself one of these last year. I wore them through my pregnancies, like so far I'm still wearing those ones, and my postpartum, and they fit me because they're really stretchy and I felt so comfortable, and the waistband's really comfy. So I got myself this like green and floral set. The pants are the floral and the shirt is the green, and then it has a floral pocket on the shirt. And I got myself like, I made sure I got myself a bigger size, so this is a large, so that hopefully I can just wear it while pregnant here. But yeah, these are the comfiest pajamas ever, and so these are mine. So we clearly don't match at all, but that's okay. I'm sorry this video is super long, but hopefully you don't care and you are enjoying it. So let's show you my husband's stocking first. I'll try and go faster through stockings, and so we're not here all day. Guys, there's so much hobby stuff. I'm not going to talk about it too much. Like, there's little bottles of paint and airbrush thinner, like paint thinner for the airbrush, because you have to put paint and then paint thinner in it to make it spray. But it's all teeny tiny hobby stuff. Okay, so stockings, I try and put like body care and snacks, and then also hobby stuff, if or like stuff that people like. So in his stocking, he's got a can of Pringles and some Nerds. Got him some Invader Zim socks. He wears these kind of socks to work, so I was trying to get him fun socks. But then also we got this big pack of athletic Puma socks, the ankle ones for both from Costco, and it came with what, 12 pairs, so we split them and I gave him half and me half because we both needed new socks. So gave him these, and then got himself some well, this is Gengar, right? Gengar socks. And then Sour Patch Kids, his favorite. A Lush bath bomb, of course. He's getting this Happy Penguin Man. Oh, it smells so good, that one. I really like the smell of that one. It's like baby powderish, but like not in a gross way. Okay. If you watched my other videos with my bigger kids, that you know that he's getting these as a set. So he got them each one, and he's putting 2 in his stockings so they can paint them together. They're Warhammer minis. So he's got these 2. And you can see like that he builds them and puts them on the, you put them together and paints them and does the whole thing. So they will have a lot of fun doing that together. My husband is very picky and allergic to a lot of holiday chocolates, but Pot of Gold came out with this caramel collection, and his favorite thing is like caramel chocolates, and he can eat every one of these, and that never happens, and he likes all of them. So he got a box of the caramel chocolates because that never happens. There's usually hazelnut or like a pecan thing in there, and he can't eat those. So okay, and the rest is, oh, toothbrushes, of course, every stocking is toothbrushes, and the rest is like a bunch of hobby stuff. So paintbrushes, I have to take all of these freaking price tags off. Okay, so just a lot of paintbrushes, as you can see, for his hobbying. What are these ones? Valajo? I don't know what brand that is. He's got this fancy one. Again, I could never pick those out because he knows the right brand. He knows the brushes he needs. This is why this is so much better and less stressful. Okay, he's got a couple bottles of airbrush flow and airbrush thinner. This helps his airbrush like function properly, and more airbrush thinner. He's got some hobby paints. This is Sandy Desert. This stuff basically makes the bases of his models look like sand, or like he sticks like fake moss to them sometimes. Like, they're beautiful. I've got to show you guys what he does. Go find him on Instagram. He leaves some of his minis on there every now and then. This is a varnish, and this is a brush conditioning fluid. Black primer for minis. We've got some more. Okay, these are just paints. So he's got some of these colors. This is more varnish. And then he just got himself a bunch of little paints that he likes. Like the Citadel ones every once in a while, but the Citadel ones don't always have the colors that he likes. Yeah, just lots of colors that he needs. I think he bought a lot of these to go with all of the minis that he's going to paint together with the kids. Because if you haven't watched those, he got each of them a mini and a like proper paintbrush set, so they could do some proper painting. Ooh, I like that color. It's a burgundy and then a black. Okay, and that's all his stocking stuff. I told you it was just like riddled with hobby stuff. So much hobby stuff. Why is all this little stuff so expensive too? Like, my goodness. Anybody who plays Warhammer, they're either broke from Warhammer or they're not broke people. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those hobbies that's like insanely expensive. It's like model train people. You know how much money they spend on all the model train stuff? Okay. Back in the day. It's making my arm sore. Okay, and last but not least, let's show you my stocking. Okay, Pringles is a tradition in our family. Pringles go in the stockings. I got myself a new watch band. I can link this one because this one is from Amazon. Let me show you. Can you guys see? It's kind of like, it's kind of beigey, but it's got like this cool pattern on it. I thought it'd be cute. I got myself a gua sha stone. So I have like a jade roller, but I really wanted a gua sha jade stone, and it's just a face massaging tool. So looks like that. I can link this as well because this is from Amazon. Face massage is something I do like every night to treat myself, but also to just help me age gracefully, you know. So this is the other half of that pack of socks. Gave myself half of those. I love those socks so much. I wear them all the time. I got myself a bath bomb, and my favorite is the Twilight one. If they ever discontinue it, I might cry. It's my favorite scent, and it smells like Christmas to me because I get it for myself every Christmas. So love that. Okay, I too got a pot of gold caramel chocolates because I love anything. I'll eat any chocolate, really. A Terry's chocolate orange. Cody doesn't like these. What's wrong with that, man? Got myself a straw cup. I needed a new one. Mine is like 8 years old. It's so old, and it's great still. It still works, but it is just kind of, the straw is a little bent on the top now, and it was just time for an upgrade. Actually, this is the one I got for my daughter, and I got myself a different one, but I found a pink one, and that's her favorite color, so I took the blue one and gave her the pink one. But when I was wrapping last night, I realized that the one I bought for myself was actually 40 ounces, and these are 30 ounces. So I'm still gonna give her the pink one, even though it's bigger than these, like this one and my son's, because I don't care. But I'm gonna ask her if she would like to switch back, and it's gonna be totally up to her, because maybe this one will fit in her bag better if she wants to carry it like that, or maybe she wants the huge one. Again, I didn't care what color mine was, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna, because there was no pink one when at the store that we found hers at, or this one at. So got myself a new tumbler. That was from HomeSense. I got myself this little notebook for notes and lists. I am a paper girly. I use a paper planner. I love handwriting things. I like making physical lists. So this opens up, and it's got 2 small notepads and 1 big one and a pencil. So I love that because it's small enough I can like pop that in the diaper bag or whatever. When I go to homeschool I run a homeschool group, and when we go to homeschool meetups and stuff, like I feel like people are always like, oh, there's this resource, and like just in conversations we're talking about stuff all the time, and if I don't write something down, I will absolutely forget it. So that's awesome. Got myself some Nerds gummy clusters. These are like small versions of Nerds rope, which is like one of my favorite candies on the whole planet, and for some reason I always crave them when I'm pregnant. No idea. I got myself this candle from HomeSense that says Namaste. It's jasmine and chai, but I love it because it's such a subtle scent. Is it warm? It's a little melty. But I really don't like really strong scented candles. I really like the candles at HomeSense. I usually do sand and fog ones, but this one's just small because I just wanted it for upstairs in our bathroom. So got myself that. And then just a couple more things. Toothbrushes are in all the stockings. Got myself a thing of Ferrero Rocher. This is my favorite hair oil. It's by Heritage. It's super affordable. It's called Smooth It Over, and it's just an argan oil, and it's like free of all the crap that you don't want in there, but it is like, again, I'm a herbalist. I make body products and stuff, and I can make a hair oil easily, but I don't know what they sent this with, and it's just like become my hair smell. I need my hair to smell like this. Just smells like my hair. I don't know. I love this stuff though, and it is just my favorite, and I needed a new bottle. I got myself a tinted hydrating like moisturizer. It rated really well on the EWG, surprisingly. It's Wet n Wild, so I was super surprised by that. It's super like cheap. It's very small, but I'm gonna try that. I don't wear makeup, so like tinted moisturizers and stuff are nice for me. I haven't gotten another one in a long time, but I kind of wanted a little something, so I got myself that. I'm not a big makeup girl. I wear like mascara and lip balm. Sometimes eyeliner. Like I did get myself a new eyeliner pen because I needed one. This is just a Maybelline black one. Sometimes I like to do a little cat eye, so I got that. And then I always put a new mug in my stocking. If you guys have been here for a while, you know I have an epic mug collection, and I love my mugs. So this is the one I got myself for Christmas, and they're so cheap at HomeSense. It's only $5.99, but it is this blue bee one, and it's like honeycombed at the bottom. Oh, it's so pretty. It's speckled on the inside. Bees have a very special meaning to my heart, and so when I saw this one, I was like, yep, this is my Christmas morning coffee mug. So okay, you guys, that is everything that my husband and I are getting for Christmas. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you guys did and want to see more like this in the future, then I will maybe start sharing little hauls like this in the next Christmases from here on out. Anyway, I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. This is the last video you guys are going to see from me until after Christmas, when I share Zeg's birthday and our Christmas day, and everything starts tomorrow for us on Christmas Eve. We're hosting both Christmas Eve and Christmas Day this year, so it's going to be a fun one. I hope you enjoy however it is you celebrate, and I hope you all have a very happy holiday and a very Merry Christmas. Bye.